Hey, everybody. How's it going? Let me get some stuff set up here. Hold on a second. Mm-hmm. Okay. Got that going there. Okay. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Okay. Everything is working, it seems. How many people are watching on their phones? Anybody? Most people? Let's see here. Hey, everybody. Still getting some stuff set up. Hold on. All right. Hey, Sophia. Okay, cool. So let me know, Sophia. I have to put stuff over here, right? On this side. This side, because the chat's over here, right? Is that the deal? All right. Okay. Hey, Joanne. Glad you're here. Okay, cool. So yeah, I think that's right. That looks right on my phone. All right. So I'll try to keep the imagery over here, over on this side. All right, cool. Yeah, let's let a few more people get in here. I'm just getting this stuff set up. Let me know if the music's too loud. I know it's the same music I always play, but it's just the way it's got to be. Okay, we're going to have this here for reference. That's there for reference. Okay. So how's everybody in isolation tonight? Thanks for showing up. Can't hear the music, Tim? Okay, maybe that. No? Okay, next song's coming up. Maybe it'll be louder. All right, so how many people we got up in here? A handful? Okay. All right. Well, what we're all here for is to open some subscriber mail. These two packages right here. And let me wait till just a few more people get in here and I'll start. Ooh, a new stream. That's right. James, I have a new stream. And this, I wasn't really planning on doing one today unless I got at least one of these packages in the mail. And I got both of them in the mail today, so it worked out perfectly. Let me mess with this light for a second. All right. Yeah, so how's everybody doing? Have you been productive in your isolation? I'm going to open your mail first, Joanne. I've been waiting for this. I've been eagerly awaiting your mail. What's up, Brad? My neighbor Brad's in the chat. All right, so Brad, we're opening subscriber mail tonight. I just happened to get these two packages on the same day. And I'm looking forward to it. Cleaning my room, listening to Oh No It's Devo, and watching this. That is great multitasking, Sophia. Cheers to you. That's cool. I hope my music isn't competing with your music too much. I figured I should have something going on in the background. But if everybody votes for me not to play any music at all, just let me know that too. That's cool. Whatever you guys want. Yeah, I like dropping the 666 in the chat just for the hell of it. That's nice. What's up, brother? From all the way over there in that other country. How you doing? Nice to see yous. Okay, if one more person joins there we go. 10. We got a good number watching now. All right, so to preface this story, we're going to go back a few weeks maybe, and we're going to talk about this letter that was received from my subscriber Joanne, sorry. I always say Joanna. Joanne in the chat. This was sent by her, and it all started with a live stream I was doing, and I think I was trying to offer up these vandalized magazines or something for some nominal fee. And then I believe Joanne made a comment about she doesn't have any money. All she had was 28 cents. And I said, well, send the 28 cents. So she tried to send the 28 cents in this paper envelope. And as you can see right here, what happened, it all escaped out the corner. And you can see where the copper rubbed off on the envelope there when the pennies tried to make it through the whatever machine they were trying to go through. Anyway, so then she said she sent me something else. And, oh yeah, Tim, thank you for the reminder. She sent me this new thing, which I was highly anticipating its arrival. All right, so everybody, I got a little bit of wine left. My live stream wine is almost gone. So we're gonna try to make that go away tonight. So let me pour this real quick. Let me move the gifts out of the way for a second. Oops. Yeah, let's just put that there. That looks steady. That looks steady, doesn't it? All right, here we go. Cheers. Isolation party in full effect. It's going to be easier for me to keep check on the chat too this way. All right. Cheers, everybody. Drink up. Good seats. That music / noise you're hearing in the background is something I typically play when I'm doing a live stream because it's music that I made and it's not copyright protected. So it's a band called Silica Gel, album called 50 Noisy Children Party. Came out in 1993. And it was reissued in 2016 on double vinyl. All right, so people, I'm going to take one more sip of this. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for showing up. Yes, James, I did meet Henry Rollins way back a long time ago. Back when I was a teenager. I met him one other time after that, probably in the 90s or the early 2000s. He's nice. He's nice each time. Okay, so. Yes, really, James. I like your icon, your image there, James. All right, so let me scroll up here real quick and make sure I'm not missing anybody. Oh, come on now, scroller. Do the scroll for me. You drank your beer already. Been practicing a set list. Oh, cool. Lifting weights, right? Great. Got to be fit for that devotional. I know you guys put in some work physically. Even when the other bands are playing, you guys are off the chain. All right. Let me scroll up here. Well, you know, since Joanne, who sent me this package, is in the chat, I guess we can go forward. I'm going to try to wait a little while to open this because I want that person to show up. So anyway, you guys ready for this? I have no idea what's in here. I got to open this so that I could retain its aesthetic quality here. I love the Ronald McDonald sticker. Can we look at this for a minute? Joanne, do you want to, can you just change your name to Joanna so I'm saying it correctly all the time? Okay, so Joanne, can you explain this to us a little bit? We'd like commentary from the artist. I mean, I see Ronald, right? And I see he's shouting something. I'm loving it. All right. What's Squire? Wait a second. What's Squire? Joanne, we need your commentary on your artwork, please, before we tear it to shreds. Henry Rollins meme thing going around where he lost all his tattoos and you have to put them back on. That's pretty funny. I'm sure he thinks that's funny as well. No, we're not playing the waiting game again. I just want Joanne to answer the question. Well, but what do you want me to, you want this to be over in 5 minutes? Well, that's not going to happen because I have to drink this wine. In fact, I'm going to drink it again right now. Well, Tom, you're out of luck, dude. Came to the wrong place. This is where I get to socialize with people. I'm tired of talking to my cat. Well, I'm not tired of talking to my cats, but it would be nice to talk to humans, at least virtually. Okay, so where the heck is Joanne? There we go. All right, it's a vintage McDonald's sticker. Vintage? It's probably like 90s or something, or maybe, yeah, anyway. Uh, from my grandma, because she was a manager. Wow, that's from the 80s? What else does she have from the 80s? Does she have any Happy Meal boxes? I used to collect Happy Meal boxes. When I was a kid, I was the kid that always wore the chain around his neck with the house key because my parents had all day jobs. And so it was my duty to go out and find lunch and sometimes breakfast in the morning. So I would have the key around my neck and I'd go to McDonald's every day and I'd always get a Happy Meal and I would save every one of the Happy Meal boxes. And I remember at some point our basement got flooded and all the Happy Meal boxes got ruined or something like that. It was a sad end to my Happy Meal box collection, but I don't know how much they would have been worth, but it was like a big box full of Happy Meal boxes. All right, so look at this. I love the Ronald sticker. Thank you for that. Oh, and germs. Yeah, germs. There's germs around it. She would give me a lot of McDonald's toys. Wow, that's cool. I bet you some of those are worth money, Joanne. You should keep those to buy a house with later. All right, here we go. The first subscriber mail package that we're opening today from my beautiful subscriber, Joanne, who is currently in the chat. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure what's going on here. Looks like it might be a dead something in there. Something's died in there. Oh, what is it? It doesn't want to come out. Oh, here we go. Oh, what is going on here? What is going on here? Oh, she is so devout. Look at that. Oh yeah, gloves. Oh, I forgot the gloves. Don't worry. Wait a second. Do I have a... I'll have to do a finger cleaning after this, okay? This is great. Oh, did you hear that hair rip? This is great. Listen. Oh, rip. This is great. Now, do you still have the body to this Barbie, Joanne? Assuming this is Barbie. Is this Barbie? That's nice. Okay. Moving on. Oh, let's get the tape off that. Okay, I'm not going to touch my face because this is, this is covered with the virus right here. Woo! This might be what a virus looks like when you look at it microscopically. That image they're circulating right now is horse shit. Look at that. Okay, she's going to lay over here. The cool Ronald envelope. Okay, ready? Joanne, can I open this letter? There's no rude drawings, is there, Diane? I mean, Joanne. Joanne, is this a... All right. We're back. That was weird. That never happened before. So my phone overheated because it was plugged in, like charging while I was doing this. So now it looks like we're back. Yeah, my phone's cooling down now that it's not plugged in. Yeah, I never had that happen before. But it let me resume. That's cool. Is it resumed now? Are we back? Let's see. Hold on a second, guys. Let me get some stuff reset up here, okay? It's probably, what happened is it's really hot in the house right now. Like I opened the windows today, but but it's still really hot. I should have turned the AC on, but I did not. Okay, people, so we're back. Okay. Well, hopefully that won't happen again. We're just getting ready to get in here, right here, right? We're just getting ready to get in here. Man, the phone is getting warm again. What is going on? Guys, I'll just keep restarting until we can't do it anymore. Let's get this going here. Whoa. 30 cents. Look at that. And look at all these things. This is great stuff. This is all going to be part of my lamps full of stuff. You've seen those around the house, haven't you, Joanne? The lamps full of stuff. This is great. Thank you for that, Joanne. I'm putting all this stuff away so that the cats don't. Well, the cats will choke on that. I was going to say, that might be a good cat toy. All right, so let me put this over here. Okay, now, I don't know if the person who sent me this is here yet, but because the phone is overheating and stuff, we're just going to go ahead and open it. This was sent to me by my good friend Nick from Philly. Okay, here we go. Ready? Now we're going to look at these individually. Okay, ready? Ready? You guys are going to lose your minds. Ready? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Vintage pinback buttons. Right? Some of them more vintage than others. Look at this. My friend Nick just moved recently into a new house, so his wife was very keen to get rid of a bunch of stuff, and I told him I'd give it a good home. Well, let's just start with this. Check that out. Can you see that? Is it focusing? I'm trying to get it to focus, y'all. Man, it's not focusing. I keep hitting it to focus. But yeah, that's cool, huh? Oh, here you go, Tim. You can have that one. Trying to get this thing to focus, y'all. Is it focusing for you? Because on my phone, it looks blurry. Look at that. I didn't have this Devo button. Badge, as it were. I think this is one of the original, I forget the company that made these original 2-inch badges. Sometimes you could find it. But no, there was a certain company, I think, in England that made these. And you could tell because they're kind of, I don't know, the same quality of color copy or something. Look at this, guys. This is some of my favorite stuff in the world are pinbacks. So fine with me. Okay, so are you guys seeing this clear and crisp and in focus, or are we out of sync with the focus? All right, so let's start making piles here. Let me make the Devo pile. Okay. Look at that one. I saw the Police back in the 80s. Band Reflex opened up for them. Okay, can you tell me if it's in focus, just type a 1. If it's out of focus, type a 2, so they'll know. In focus 1, out of focus 2. 2 for Tim, 1 for 3 for Nick. Oh, Nick, you're finally here. Awesome. I had to go ahead and open this, Nick, because my phone was overheating. So I wanted to go ahead and do it before something bad happened. So you're saying, so some people say it's in focus, some people say it's blurred. So I think Tim's vision is just blurry. Oh, look at this Talking Heads one. Let me see. I hate that there's a delay because it's like maybe 10 seconds before I see it on my other screen, so I can't really tell if it's in focus on the real screen. But that's a cool one. All right, so let's see. Oh, another Devo here. God, I'm trying to view it over here on the other screen. Send this one, Finished Music Magazine, that has Devo interviews, spans 4 pages. Oh, that's cool. Mark as the dog. Tabletop is clear. When you hold them up, they're blurry. Oh, so down here is clear. Well, that's not good because that's not close enough, is it? Wonder why it's not focusing. Huh. Okay, so is it okay if I hold it down here? Is that pretty good? Hey, New De-Evolution. Your name's Diego, yeah? Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, Nick, thank you for these. They will find a good home in a display case here. This is a good one. I have several different ones of these, different colors, different, different quality of graphics, and I love comparing all those together. I think I'll make the Devo section over here. More Police. Man, I like all their records. All their records are great. Madness. I love Madness. Oh, now check this out. You people know what these are, right? You know the deal with these? Yeah, I'm being careful, Nick. Don't worry. Coolest pin set from the 80s ever. Look at that. Cool, huh? Let me scroll up in the chat here for a second. Hey, Nick, thanks for all these great items and for telling me that it was kind of not in focus when I got too close. Looks like a bunch of junk. Button Up Co. Yeah, James Barazzo. I think it might have been something like that. Button Up. Yeah, I think I have an old Sex Pistols and a Ramones one that's from that early UK company. Ooh, Sophia, I just saw your post about the Thunderclap. Okay, so let me ask you guys this while I'm showing you these. How many people in the chat have a collection of more than 10 pinback buttons? Type a 666 in the chat if you have a collection of more than 10 pinback buttons. I'm just curious to how many people here. Oh, and Nick, you had one. You had a collection of more than 10 pinback buttons, but no more. Well, you might have kept 10. Who knows? Okay, cool. Tim, of course. Yes. Sophia, great. Okay, just 3 people do. You know, not a lot of people collect these things. You know, they were forgotten by a lot of people after the 80s, 90s. They got rid of them, lost them, whatever. You're down to less than 10. Oh, well, I'm sure that'll pick up. You can't stop a collector. You know, collectors can give away their stuff like this, but then they're always going to collect. They're always going to collect. All right, so let's move on here. Let me put this over here. Okay, here. Nice. Okay, what's this? Oh, more Talking Heads. Make a little Talking Heads thing over here. Look at that, more Talking Heads. Look, another Talking Heads. Man. Fear of Music button. That's cool. Put that Pat Benatar in the Tim pile. All right, Tim, you got a button collection. We'll have to work out a trade. All right, Speak and Spell, Depeche Mode. That's pretty cool. I don't have a whole lot of Depeche Mode pins that I remember. Oh, yeah, Blondie. I gave all of my vintage Blondie pins to Debbie Harry when I first met her. And, yeah, I just asked her, I was like, look, I don't know if you're the kind of person that collects your own stuff, but do you have any interest in old vintage pinback buttons? She's like, oh, yeah. I was like, well, you can have them because, oh, this is cool. I don't have this one. I love these old random, just generic Devo buttons from back in the day. You know, when they're all rusted and discolored, you know they're vintage. Sweet. You don't know how much excites me to see Devo pins that I don't have. Sell my soul for a collection half as good as that. Well, you've probably sold your soul for less already. Fun Boy 3, one of my favorites. Man, Fun Boy 3 buttons are not easy to find, at least in my experience. Love Fun Boy 3. Excellent stuff. Ooh, Kraftwerk. Yeah, I got some Kraftwerk pins. Not a lot, but man, when I see them, I get them. Oingo Boingo. Hey, this is a wow. This is an official, I think, button from the club, the fan club. I think, isn't it? Nick, were you collector's gonna collect, yo? That's right, Brad. Were you a member of the fan club by chance? Because this looks like one of the ones they sold in either in the fan club catalog or as part of the fan club kit. I can't remember. Oh, you were. See? Yep. I pegged it. That is great. I have when I joined the fan club, I got you get 3 or 4 of them, and I got not this one, but a different skull one. So this is cool. This is like one I didn't have yet. Excellent. Now what I'm going to do is, after I sort through all these and do this kind of thing where I make a Devo pile, make a Talking Heads pile, then I'm going to put them in my glass cases, and I'll probably shoot an updated video on my pinback collection, especially the Devo one. Oh, the Cure, look at that. I don't have a whole lot of Cure pins. That's cool. That's an old one too. That's probably my favorite Cure logo. The one with the drop down C. Let's see here. Oh, Gary Newman. Sweet. I got a few of his. Oh, here's another Devo. I think I have a version of this, but I don't think it's quite exactly like this. I remember that font or that script. Cool. Speak and spell. Oh, this was my favorite Dead Kennedys pin back in the day. And I think there's a funny story about me. I always wore this on my jacket. I wish we can get a close-up of that. Let's see if we can do it right there. No, it still doesn't focus. Anyway, this pin, it's got 2 old ladies in the back of a car pointing at a burning cross, Klan rally, laughing. And anyway, this pin was on my jacket all the time when I was in junior high school. And one day I lost it, and I was really bummed out about it. And I found it the next day at the lake or the bus stop I was at or something. I found it on the ground. But I think I lost it again after that. So this is really a welcome addition to my collection because I love this pin. Love that pin. Oh, you have an Oingo Boingo pin, Sophia? Yeah, they're not easy to find. Oh, look at another Madness one. Yeah, thanks to Nick, I also have some pretty rad Madness records. Some albums I never heard, and certainly 12 inches I'd never heard. This is cool. I think I have one of these, but again, I don't know if it's exactly like this. I mean, there's a lot of them that are based on this design, but this specific graph and hat and letter combo right here, I think I have a version of this. Maybe it's slightly smaller, but that's cool. That's another one that could be one that I never had. This is great. Look at that. Touring Principle 1980. Fantastic, man. Fantastic. All right, cool. So let me know, people, if you ask me something and I miss it, and then it goes away on my screen before I can answer it. That's cool. That's another one of those ones from the UK, I think. Yeah, all these right here, I think were made by the same company, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, yeah, I have a version of this. I'm not sure if it's exactly like that, but this looks like one of those old UK ones, too. It's this weird laminate or something on the button that, I don't know. For some reason, I can just tell it was made from that company, and this is great. That's awesome. Oh, the Clash. The Clash, man. I don't have a lot of Clash pins. That's cool. And that's a vintage one for sure. Pretenders. Tim's a big fan of the Pretenders. Put that in Pretenders world over there. Oh, cool Depeche Mode one. Just can't get enough. That is great. Nice. I hope you guys are enjoying looking through these as much as I am. Ooh, Sparks. A Sparks pin. Angst in my pants. That's awesome. Wow, I don't know if I have one Sparks pin that I got at a concert in the 1980s. And I think it was basically like a spark plug die-cast metal pin. And Rick Springfield opened for them. Oh, no, they opened for Rick Springfield when I saw them. Sparks. Human League, very cool. There's another Human League pin in here somewhere. I thought. Maybe not. That's cool. Human League over there. What is this? Oh yeah, these are really cool. These old, they're like, you can see the glass is raised a bit. It's like a bubble. But yeah, cool die-cast metal, full color photo pin. See how it's kind of three-dimensional? That is nice. Gosh, I'm gonna have to get a whole new glass case. Oh, that's cool. That's vintage. Nice. Definitely have a couple of those, but always nice to put another one of those in there. And this is the same era, I believe. That's cool. Look at this, Tim. That's like not even the record cover photo. That's the Treat Me Right single. That's cool. I'm trying to keep it over here because the chat's over there, right? Okay. Oh, gosh almighty. Hold on, people. Hold on. Hey, thanks for everybody coming. Let me scroll up in the chat a little bit. Cardiacs pins? No, I've never seen a Cardiacs pin. Let's see. Something with the Spud Boys missing. I wonder how many people out there cut the postcard off the jacket. Or do you now? A few at least, because I see them in used bins sometimes with the postcard missing. Oh, I love this series of pins. There's a whole bunch of there's a few that are based on this design that say different things up here. I got freedom of choice, and one says, "Who cares? I saw the video," or something. I don't know. That's awesome. I have a few of that design. Cool Depeche Mode. I love those little tiny buttons. Oh yeah, this one, the entirely metal pin from back in '81. It's great to see that in such nice shape. Sometimes they're scratched up. Talking Heads '82 tour pin. This is the tour I saw them on. This was the Speaking in Tongues tour. Was that correct, Nick? Speaking in Tongues tour? I still have my tour shirt from that. Let's see. Thinking of making one from such an incredible band. Do you have any Cardiacs records? No, Cardiacs records are really hard to find. I don't even have any on CD. I don't own any Cardiacs at all, but I love the Cardiacs. Cool. That's great. Talking Heads. More in the Talking Heads pile over here. What's this? It was one of my favorite Devo pens when I found this one. I don't know, way back when at a record store or something. I love this. And he's holding like a little bloody baby. Are we not men? And some kind of fisherman looking guy is holding a baby. That's great. Oh yeah, XTC. That's great. I forget what album is this? White? Is that White? No, wait. What album is this from? I can't remember. Oh, this one. I don't think I have this one. I think this is one I've needed forever. Devoid. That's cool. So many Devo. Man, I really am going to have to buy another case. Oh, here's Pretenders again. We'll put that over there. Now, here are the newer ones. These were ones made by Devo fans, I think. I think these were newer ones made by Devo fans. I believe that's the case there. Oh, now here's some more. Oh, here's some more vintage ones here. U2. That looks old. That looks really early. Oh, that's cool. The Casbah Club. Clash. That's cool. And here's more Pretenders. That's the song she sings about Ohio, right? Was that the Ohio song? I went back to Ohio. No, Chain Gang's a different song. Tour 83. That's pretty cool. Drums and Wire. That's it. Thanks, James. Oh, yeah, here we're doing this again, in case you're wondering. Oh, who's this? Oh, yeah, that's the Pat Benatar we found earlier. That's cool that it's still on the tab. That is nice. Oh, yeah, whoops, another Talking Heads. Very cool. Oh, that's nice there. I love these album cover pins from back in the day. Very cool. Oh, yeah. One of my favorite Police records here, Ghost in the Machine. Love it. Love the cover art. I love everything about that record. And this, a favorite of mine as well, Go-Go's. I like all the Go-Go's stuff. All the Go-Go's albums are great. Cool. Oh, look at this London Calling pin. Nice. Is this from a... This looks newer. No, this is probably old stock. Or new old stock, or whatever they call it. That's nice. Bold, simple. Okay, let's see here. And then we got these. These are, I think these were from eBay or something. I remember getting these somewhere. Can't remember where. So here, let's do a little, very nice. Oh, I forgot this one. That's great. Oh, and this. Oh, that's nice. That simple early Duran Duran logo. I have a ton of Duran Duran pens, but not this one. Super duper. I love this stuff, man. I love pins. All right, so yeah, that's my mission now, is to take all these pins and incorporate them into the collection where they belong. And now they'll be all nicely displayed, and people will be able to enjoy them for years to come, years to come. Thank you, people. Thanks, Joanne and Nick, for sending me all this cool stuff. I'm going to have to, oh, hold on a second. Let me do something. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, here we go. All right. We're practicing disinfecting here. Because you don't know where that mail been. You don't know where that mail been. Yeah, but the mail. I've been touching all this mail. Look how dirty that looks now. Look how dirty. Oh, God. Oh, God, look how dirty. Oh. All right. So, you guys want to hang out for a minute? Any questions? I'm just going to sit here and drink this glass of wine. And I'd be glad to just pay attention to the chat here. Hey, James, Tim, Tavi, Nick, Sophia, Good Seats. Said James already. Said Sophia. Who else is up in here? Where's Brad? Where'd he go? Brad got bored. He doesn't care about this stuff. New De-Evolution, are you still up in here? And who else we got? Did I get everybody? Did I get everybody? Joanne, you still in here? You know, I'm pretty impressed that we were able to save the stream. That we saved the stream from the phone overheating. I guess I have to remember that. Maybe not plug it in when I'm streaming. I mean, I've had it plugged in before for streams, and it never has overheated like that. But you know, strange times that we're living in. Phones can just overheat. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay, you guys, another glass of wine coming up. Okay, so what is, for those of you who said you had pinback collections, or at least a few of them, what is your favorite pinback of all? Do you have a favorite? Did they tell you? Did they? Um, I can't tell you my one favorite, but this Dead Kennedys was right up there as one of my favorites to wear. It was probably one of the first punk pins I ever got in my life. I'm so glad to have it again. All right, so is anybody typing in the chat the favorite pinback button? Because I know a few of you said you had a collection. I used to have a jacket when I was in junior high school and high school. It was a denim jacket, black denim jacket. No, it was blue. It was a dark blue denim jacket, and I had pins all over both sides of it, like basically from the collar all the way down to, you know, mid chest or whatever, or you know, maybe even extended a little lower. But both sides were completely flanked with pins. I mean, it was really nerdy and completely over the top with pinbacks. And I would tape them all on there so they wouldn't fall off. Like put a little piece of tape on the back of each pinback so that it wouldn't fall off the jacket. Album pin, Public Image Limited album pin. James? Oh, Dead Kennedys Fresh Fruit. Oh, wow. You have a Dead Kennedys Fresh Fruit like this? Like a square album pin? No shit. And Nick still has a Talking Heads Speaking in Tongues tour pin set. Oh, right. Yeah. I think I've seen that before. You may have showed me that at your house, Nick. I can't remember. James, that's cool. I don't have any Dead Kennedys album cover pins like that. Those are always cool, though. I don't know why I like those so much. I don't know if any of you know, like there was gum available in the 80s called Chew Bops, and it was a little bigger than these pins, but it was a little, you know, recreated album cover with pink bubblegum record inside. And those were great. I don't know if they ever made a Devo one. I don't think they ever made a Devo Chew Bops. Oh, Nick. Oh, your phone battery's about to die? Joanne, I'm so into this stuff you sent. Look at this weird stuff. Look at that. This is art in itself. I almost don't want to take this apart, but I kind of want to put those figures on a lamp. This is so great. I'm going to definitely have to take a picture of this before I take it apart. That is very sweet. Joanne, I hope you understand how much I appreciate stuff like that. And the vintage Ronald McDonald is so cool. I can't believe that's from the 80s. And I grew up at McDonald's. I mean, I never grew up, but I went to McDonald's a lot when I was a kid. 2% battery, Nick. That's how we roll these days. Pandemic days. Oh, look at that. A little bit of wine at the bottom there. Spilled a little bit of wine there. So, hey, what are you guys doing with the rest of your night? I'm going to clean up this mess and, yeah, talk with you guys as long as I can. Odd question, Plumber, but does the Devo Obsessor store still work? Sometimes that part of the website doesn't load. It loads, but it just takes a while. I'm going to look into upgrading that store. I have to use a free site, but I think there's another free site I could use that might be better. But that site, it's just it's somehow about the way the HTML or the Flash code works with my old HTML site. Like there's code I have to put in on my site to make it go to that free shop. And I think there's something about it that just takes forever to load. That's all. If you just let it sit there for a few minutes, it'll load eventually. But yeah, it's a bummer. But it's definitely there, and it definitely still works. It's just loads really slow. I should make a page on Devo Obsessive for fan mail. But see, if I did that, if people were able to leave messages there, that opens your site up to a bunch of bullshit spam and posts that I have to remove manually, and it's a real bummer. That's why the new Devo site now has no members. There's not really any way to post a lot on there because we were just so overrun with spam. Oh, your Function DNA is coming soon? Yeah, I have a few different pressings of that. I don't know how many exist. Should ask Aaron about that. Aaron Williams. Mm-hmm. I have a lot of this to go, you guys. Hey, Tim, do you have your wine with you? I'm trying to read the chat here, guys. Oh, yeah. Well, see, these aren't all Devo, though, you know? I mean, I get Devo stuff in the mail or given to me quite often. But, you know, honestly, it's just hard enough to keep Devo Obsesso updated with stuff I add to my collection. I just don't know if I could, you know, I do add what people give me to the site, and then I list their name on the contributors page. There's a contributors page on Devo Obsesso where I list the name of everybody that's ever donated something to me. I may have forgotten a name or two here or there, but I'm usually pretty good. Like when I get something like this in the mail, I'll go over to my site and add their name in. So there kind of is a fan mail sort of something. There's a list of people who've donated to me over the years, donated stuff like this, including all the guys in Devo and their family members. Everybody's listed who's ever handed me a cool Devo thing or even an uncool Devo thing. But yeah, I love stuff like this. I love getting mail, especially when you're isolated like this and in seclusion. It's quite cool to be able to, you know, get stuff like this in the mail. Could you show your earliest Devo item? Earliest Devo item was probably the Whip It single, or who knows? It was a long time ago. It was probably 1980 when I got my first Devo item. So I don't know what it was. Take a picture of what? What did you want me to take a picture of? Oh, Steve Badamo. What's up? Hey, nice to see you again, man. Look at all this stuff that I got sent. Look at all these Devo pins, man. All vintage. Vintage stuff. Hardcore over here. Can you believe it? Steve Badamo, aka Steve-O. He's from New York, and I've known him for quite some time, and he's really cool. He's got some badass Devo tattoos. Oh, Brad, yeah, those are on sale at merge4.com. It's a sock company called Merge4. They're kind of like Stance, kind of like that kind of sock. I just did a stream about that a couple days ago where I opened a white box. I had socks in it. But yeah, merge4.com, you can get them. And I think today there might be a half price special. They didn't tell me about that, but I think I saw somebody post that there was a 50% off code. If you go to the Devo Facebook page, there's definitely a link. And then in the comments, I think somebody posts the 50% off deal. I don't know. But anyway, merge4.com is where to go get the socks. It's actually the design. One of the designs is called Logo Obsesso. It's all the Devo logos. And then one of them is just a basic Energy Dome motif with DEVO on the toes, designed for airline security travel purposes. Oh, free shipping. Cool, Steve-O. Yeah, man. Can you believe these pins? I mean, not just Devo, too, but really cool vintage Clash and Depeche Mode and Sparks and, man, Blondie. All kinds of stuff, man. I really am going to have to invest in another glass case for sure. For sure. I was hoping free shipping because I would just walk next door. No, I don't have them here to sell because I only got like a couple of samples for the archives. But yeah, they just went on sale Friday. Just went on sale yesterday, those socks. So yeah, so hey, do me a favor. Oh, somebody give me a thumbs down. Well, hail fire. Do me a favor, if you're here watching and you haven't hit the little thumbs up icon yet, hit that little thumbs up. That tends to help my channel in certain ways. So that's great if you could do that. Yeah, so let's finish this drink. Let's do it. Who else is drinking? Brad, you got a drink with you? Socializing here on the internets. Mm-hmm. Mm. Should I play more stuff in the background? Let me see here. Do you know where those rainbow pins come from? I think it was, I want to say it was like a radio station or something. Do you know, Nick, what those are from? It's like, I think there's call letters, KS something, KC something. I don't remember, but I think these are all from a certain radio station. Like they made stickers that had the radio station call letters in the rainbow, but then they also made buttons of bands that they played. Am I just imagining that? Oh yeah, Brad started drinking around 4. So okay, you're feeling good. That's great. That's great. Yeah, I think it has to do with something with a radio station. That's what I'm thinking. And the radio station made buttons featuring the bands that they played on their radio station. I could be wrong, but I bet you if you Google Rainbow Border Pinback or something, Rainbow Band, not Rainbow Band because then Rainbow the band would come up, but radio station Rainbow logo Pinback. I don't know. Oh, all right, man. Impaled Nazarene for sure. May the rock and roll gods bless you, my friend. We'll hopefully see you in the U.S. real soon, and we'll have a great time, and I can't wait. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, brother. Um, so yeah, thanks for everybody for joining me again. I know I've been streaming a lot lately and asking a lot of you, asking a lot of your time, to come hang out, but I appreciate it. I just figured that since we're all, you know, kind of focused on screens a lot of time in our house these days, that I should at least do my part in putting out some content out there and giving you something to watch and me something to do. I'm digging it. Oh, now here's something I got to tell you all about. I've gone through a big, well, I went to my storage space, which is mostly full of Devo stuff, and I spent about 45 minutes pulling out all kinds of stuff out of the storage space and then finding this box of, it's mostly Devo mini DV tapes, mini DV video tapes from an old camera that I took on tour with me all the time. So I'm scouring through those Devo tapes to find little bits that I could pull off and put on YouTube. There's a lot of live stuff. Some of the sound isn't good because the microphone on this camera isn't great. So I have to really go through and pick choice cuts, right? But I did find one Thor videotape. I was doing a show with him a few years ago in Florida, and there's some rehearsal footage of him and the band basically in a hotel room, basically an unplugged session, using a hotel room chair as drums. And, they had some small amps in there for the guitar and bass. But anyway, they run through a song in a hotel room, and it's really great. So I'm going to upload that tomorrow, I think. And then I'm going to keep going through all these Devo tapes and try to find something that is worth posting. Because like I said, a lot of the audio isn't great. Now, there's a chance that I could reach out to our friend Paul Hager, who runs sound for Devo, and maybe he would have some of these old shows recorded so that I could put the good audio to the video, but that's going to take some time. And, he gets paid a lot of money to do what he does, and to help me like that free is just not on top of his list, understandably. So I don't know. I'm going to try to just find stuff that I could pull right off the tapes and put on YouTube. And that's going to take a while because there's probably 100 mini DV tapes in that box. And so I'm just going to have to, during this isolation and whatever else for the foreseeable future, I will be digging through those tapes to find little gold nuggets. And I did find something, I don't know I mentioned what it is, but really cool Devo kind of behind the scenes thing. I just have to run it by the band to see if I could post it. But I really hope I can because it's very, very cool. Just got the socks, and yes, it is 50% off. Shipping is $5, so total is 14. Oh, cool. You just got them? Oh, you just got them. You mean you just ordered them, Tim? You haven't gotten them in the mail. Okay. I understand. All right, cool. So anybody who wants to buy the Devo socks, 50% off over at Merge for. Hey Tim, can you post the code to save 50%? Just post it here in the chat. Oh shit, what does BTS mean, Sophia? I forget. Butt transit system? Is that the butt transit system, Sophia? You got the butt transit system going on? Damn, I thought that was closed down. I thought all that stuff was closed down, the butt transit system. Can't do that these days. You can't have the butt transit system. All right, if I'm going to be talking more about the butt transit system, I need to drink more wine, basically. No, I think it's the butt transit system. And I'm going to just take it as the butt. Oh, there it is. Take care 50. That's the code you have to put in at merge4.com to save 50% on the Devo socks. And yeah, so take advantage of it because, let me tell you, with these Devo merch projects, you don't know how many times I've worked with companies to make prototypes and designs that get approved and everything is a go, and then it just falls apart and it doesn't happen. In this case, it was a pretty quick turnaround. The company contacted us. I got the band interested. We came up with some designs. The designs were approved. The samples were sent. Boom. It happened like clockwork, like boom, 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 boom. So that was great to work with a company like that. Even with this pandemic kind of starting around the time that we were getting samples approved, they still came through with flying colors and announced the socks on time, and everything's great. Brown transit system, that's pretty much the butt transit system, Tim. That's probably the same thing. So yeah, everybody, even if you ordered Devo socks before, you might want to take advantage of this 50% off thing. Because I think it's just today only. Bradley. Brad, you sure would look nice in some Devo socks when you go see Fish or whatever. Or when you go see the Tar Heels or when you go to Philip's wedding. It really would be good for you to wear some Devo socks, I think. It couldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt. So I keep thinking that you guys are probably bored with this, but if you guys are good with just sitting here and talking, I'm down. I mean, this is a pretty nice. If you want me to get out of the way so you can just look at the buttons. God, what a nice array of 80s vintage memorabilia. I mean, this is top of the notch stuff here. Top of the pile collectibles here. I love this stuff. Why am I so in love with it? I don't know. It made a huge impression on me when I was a kid. Let me ask the old people in the audience something. I know there's probably like 3 of us here. Now, do you remember in the 80s, and maybe the early 90s, but I remember it being the early 80s, there were basically gumball machines in department stores like Kmart or whatever, but they would be pinback button machines. And you would get, let me see if I can find something that looks like the kind of style of pin you would get in these machines. Well, maybe something like this. But you would get a pin back for a quarter, or maybe it was 50 cents at the time. But they were great. There was all kinds of cool new wave stuff, and but I definitely remember those old pinback buttons being. I remember I got a wall of voodoo pin out of one of those machines, maybe an Oingo Boingo as well. Tim, drop a link. The link is the site is Merge4 MERGE the letter 4.com. That's it. There you go, Bradley Sovan. And then on the front page of that site is a huge ad for the Devo socks because they just released them. So it's their newest thing on the site. Let me know. Go. Yeah, the letter 4, Merge 4. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'll make it easy. I'll make it easy peasy for you. Here, it's this. That right there. Merge 4. See it? Merge4.com. There's one of the designs right there. Right? The Obsesso one is well, you'll go to the site and you'll see it. Merge4.com. You got that, everybody? Okay, Brad's there. Brad, you're going to buy the best socks you've ever bought in your life, and they're going to be half price. And you should probably thank the rock and roll gods for that because there's nobody else that is responsible for that kind of luck that you're having today. And it's all because you decided to come to this stream. And now you're getting Devo socks for half price. Yeah, and if I could give you some socks, I would, Brad, but I just don't have them. I don't get a whole bunch of those things. Ozzy? What about Ozzy? What about Ozzy? Oh, wait, I forgot to hit play on this ridiculous music. Ozzy, what are you talking about, Ozzy? All right, so we're going to play some really ridiculous music right now, so don't even give me crap about it, because it's just what's going to happen. All right, so what is the Ozzy comment about, Tim? I don't even know. Oh, the rock and roll gods? That's one of the rock and roll gods. I mean, one of my rock and roll gods. People have different rock and roll gods, you know. But my rock and roll gods are the ones I have to thank. And yes, Ozzy's one of those, for sure. You might get the dome ones, Sophia. Why don't you get both of them? They're half price, Sophia. Get them both. They're like $9 a pair or something. Get them both. Look, I'm just telling you, Sophia. Take it from an old person. Years from now, when you look and you see that you have both pairs of socks, you're going to be happy about it. If you don't get both pairs, you're going to say, God, I should have got that other pair. They're half off. What was I thinking? Right? That's what you're going to say. I know. You can type the surprised emoji. Let me just, I don't want to get up and get the socks. I'm just saying, you really should get them. They're half price. I mean, that's only going to happen today, according to that little deal that I saw. And you have to put in that code that Tim posted. This song is talking about Jerry Garcia's clit for some reason. Something we recorded when we were young and dumb and crazy, and you know, now I'm old and dumb. Let's revisit this fantastic gift from Joanne. Look at 30 cents and a bunch of voodoo. It's a bunch of voodoo on here. This is laced with voodoo curses or blessings or something. Is it blessings or curses, Joanne? Can you tell me? Is this loaded with blessings or curses? It looks like blessings. You're saying really nice things. And there's an XOXO, which is very sweet. And I really love this. But is it curses or blessings? Come on, Sophia. You know you got to get both pair. Jiminy crickets. Don't come crying to me in 5 or 10 years looking for those elusive socks you forgot to order. It's going to be worth it, Sophia. I swear it's going to be worth it. You're going to get them, and you're going to be so glad you got both pairs. Let me see if I have any stories about these particular pins here. Now, I will say something I've noticed about these. Hold on, let me put the wine down for a second. I'm going to take one more sip, and then I'm going to put it down. Okay, so something I noticed. It's very blurred. X's looks like the DK logo, which is a nice touch. The X's? The X's look like a DK logo? God, I don't remember what you're talking about. Okay, so here we go. So here's something I noticed about these Devo pins. If you line up the backing photo, basically the Freedom of Choice album cover photo in the back. Let me just do it here. If you line these up, so that basically the photo part of it in the background, you know, the white DEV logo at the top of the thing in the background, if you line that up, the first two letters are correct because the D is leaning and the V is leaning, but the next two letters look totally straight up and down, don't they? So it's like the designer somehow forgot to tilt these last two letters. You ever notice that? But see, Sophia, only the first two are dancing. Now, if these are going to be dancing, then the background would be weird. You know what I'm saying? So if you want all the domes to be going straight across, these last two letters aren't tilted. Did you ever notice that, Nick? Very strange, because they actually should be going like this. You know? But then these two Freedom of Choice backing images are crooked. Like if you make him go like that, or he should be like that, then the backing is crooked. It's never straight up and down. It's never straight. But these two are straight up and down. That's the problem. It should be never straight up and down. But those two, straight up and down. So wasn't that a geeky conversation we had about some vintage Devo pins? And it took me years to figure that out. Because, of course, when I put them on my jacket, I always tilted them. But then I realized one day, holy balls, they're not supposed to be tilted, those last two. What is this all about? Oh, yeah, wine. I am so excited that these packages both came on the same day. What a blessing. So, what's tomorrow's Sunday? Yeah, tomorrow's Sunday. Anybody have big plans for the Lord's Day tomorrow? I am going to probably be weed eating the yard a little bit, weed trimming the yard, and definitely searching through a bunch of old videotapes for golden content. But what do you guys have planned? Sunday fun? Oh, come on, Bradley. Sunday fun day. I'm going to be done with my fun day supplies after this. That is the extent of my fun day supplies. Unless you count whiskey, and I just can't be drinking whiskey straight. Oh, wait, never mind what? What never mind? Homework, guitar, music, and video games. You play guitar, Sophia? You play guitar? You ever run that thing through a distortion pedal and hit that power chord? Pow, pow, pow. Oh, the quarantine. Oh, right. Well, I mean, you can still have Sunday Fun Day at your house with your dog on your YouTube channel. Brad, you should do a live stream on your YouTube channel. It'll be like me and you hanging out on live stream. You play the guitar, Sophia? I want to hear some of that. What's your favorite kind of music to play? Do you play like Devo stuff or old classic rock or folk music, or what do you play? Nobody should be listening to this music that's playing in the background. Hopefully it's the volume's too low, because it's really fairly worthless and non-creative and juvenile. But I love it. Yeah, you should, Bradley, you have your own YouTube channel now with actual content on it. You should do a live stream with your dog. What's it going to hurt? I mean, obviously you have like one subscriber, which is probably me. But if anybody wants to go subscribe to my neighbor, Brad, he just started a channel. He's just been kind of uploading random footage of his last overseas trip and his dog. And, he's going to be doing some stuff over there. Maybe I'll join him. So go sub him up and give him a few more subs. I think I'm his only subscriber at this point. B. Sovine is his name in the chat, Brad. And if any of you guys are country music aficionados, you'll know the name Red Sovine. Is anybody familiar with the name Red Sovine, country music singer? Yep, he's related to my neighbor Brad. Sophia, you should. Yes, you should. You play mostly Devo songs. You really need to. Why don't you do some live video when you're playing Devo songs, Sophia? You have a channel. Do a live stream while you're playing Devo. I would watch that. Microchord, too. I know a few Devo songs on synth bass. What? You need to get your. Hey, maybe you can play my Thursday night party at Devotional. You got a little tiny amp or something? You want to do some guitar instrumental versions of Devo songs? Sophia, I'm glad everybody's here. I really appreciate this little small group of friends hanging out. And God, this is really great, Nick, if you're still here. I think Nick's phone may have died. But this, I love this vintage Boingo. I think the one I have like this is green background. Yeah, this is like, wow, what is this? This recording here that we're listening to right now is a tape that a friend of mine found in a closet, like a old answering machine tape or something, where somebody recorded a phone call and they were trying to trick somebody else. And I don't know, some kind of sexual favors. Who knows what it was, but we used it for our record. And it's ridiculous is what that is. If the parents allow. It is time for you to rebel, Sophia. Rebel! Overthrow the power! Fight the power! Yeah, I'm sure they'll allow you to live stream you playing guitar. That's harmless. That's great. And then you get a little feedback from people, and yeah, give you a little more confidence to play in front of real people or humans, you know. I would say do a little live stream. It doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be an hour long. It can be 15 minutes, 5 minutes, or it can just be a video of you doing it. But I think a live stream will be more fun because then it kind of puts you on the spot to do it right first time. Oh, boy. Somebody was yelling at somebody else back there behind me. Maybe you could play guitar for folks to do some Devoki. Chewbacca is gay. Did you guys know that? This is this is my band Crapper Keeper, and this was our hit record. This is Crapper Keeper right here. Yeah, I'm the guy with the guitar hitting the old man over the head in the wheelchair. I'm the tall guy in the back there, but yeah, Chewbacca is Gay was our most popular track. Yeah, it was dumb, but you know that's what we did with our time. I saw your mention on FB, everybody talking about that show. Okay, wait, Tim, you got to tell me what you're talking about because I kind of lost track of the chat here for a second. Oh, yeah, you'd be great at Devoki, but I don't know if there's going to be a Devoki. I'm not sure about that. But you know what? You could always just jump up during a band set, you know, when a band is playing one of your favorite Devo songs, Sophia, just jump up, knock the singer out of the way, grab the microphone. Well, grab the microphone first, then knock the singer out of the way and knock him down, like him or her. Knock him down, and then you start taking over the song. And I don't think anybody's going to complain about that because you're going to look good. You know that. You're going to have your Devo costume on, and you're going to look legit. So you just get up there and push whoever is up there, Jerry or whoever's up there singing, just push them down. And you could do that. I got faith in you. And, you know, doing a little live stream of you playing guitar or whatever is going to help build your confidence in that situation. I'm being a bad influence right now, but that's my job, all right? That's my job. Hey, everybody, thanks for the thumbs up. Oh, and somebody took their thumbs down. There was a thumbs down on this video, but now somebody made that go away. Who knows what's happening? It's a crazy world. Oh, you've been talking with Brad. Okay, Tim. Okay, yeah, I lost track there. New De-Evolution. Did I just hear you say that you're going to play devotional? I hope you will. Because last time I talked to you here, you were all naysaying about stuff, making up all kinds of dumb excuses why you couldn't do the thing that you've been born to do. And you've been born on this planet to play a Devo fan convention as New De-Evolution. That's your mission in life right there. And if you don't do this devotional, your life is going to be a waste of time. So, you're going as a duo. Well, you know what? You could probably recruit the rest of the band members you need from devotional itself. Doctor, I don't know. I can't announce the special guests just yet because of all the pandemic mayhem. So as soon as we get an idea of when things will get back to normal, I'll start confirming some more guests. But right now we've got a few, I think 4 guests right now, pretty much confirmed. But I just don't want to announce it when it's just too early. It's just too early. That's the plan. Okay, well, that plan could change. We have a lot of time. So it may be a duo, it may be more than that, but whatever you guys can work out. We love you, and we want you at Devotional. We think that you are fantastic. Tim's talking something about lies. I love this song that's playing right now. You hear that? Bung. 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 This is what I spent my time doing in the 90s. Just really making ridiculous stuff. We would take recordings that we had made of each other, and then we would cut them up and repeat them and mix them with other things, and sometimes record music over those weird recordings, and somehow it made us laugh, and so we made albums. Not necessarily albums that were released on vinyl all the time, but we did make CDs and cassettes and distributed this weird stuff. I hear it and I'm afraid. Well, you should be afraid, Doctor. You should be afraid because we're in toxic times right now. Toxic times. Toxic times, people. Let's just do this. Don't be afraid. Here we go. Here we go. Last little bit. Oh, and I made a mess. Made a mess down here. Made a mess. This laugh is getting me. Yeah, we were ridiculous. Hey, nice there. New De-Evolution with the wine. Oh, this is another good one. This is a recording of my friend Jermaine, that kid's voice. It's an old recording of her when she was a kid, and we used it in this song. So that's that. Hey, so a dozen folks in here watching. What did you miss? Oh, what did you miss? We opened some viewer mail here. One box was full of pinback buttons from my good friend Nick, and then one package was full of this package with a vintage Ronald McDonald sticker from the 80s, and this was inside, right? This package here, and then this was also inside the blue envelope with the Ronald McDonald from my friend and subscriber Joanne. 30 cents, right? Donation. Because you can't put 30 cents in Super Chat, I don't think, can you? And things and stuff and well wishes. It's great stuff. So anyway, we've been opening subscriber mail because I got these two packages today in the mail. Just happened to get them both on the same day. So I figured, what a good excuse for a live stream. That fit in an envelope? Yeah. Yeah, this was packed. It was like a 3-inch deep, 2-inch deep envelope for sure. It was a way more puffed up, of course, than this. And then all this was in a separate box. Somebody unliked! It's probably Miss Meowser or Miss Cricket. Doesn't matter. Unlike, likes, it's all the same. It's action on the page. I think that's what they're really looking for. Is YouTube is titillated by any action. Conversation in the chat or likes or subscribes. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm trying to understand about all this. But whatever. I'm just glad people are here. Whether they dislike it or like it, come on by. Let's hang out. Damn, son. All right, so we're going to take a sip of this. Whoever else is drinking out there with me, we're going to take a sip of this right now. Oh, so one of the things Jermaine was just singing in that recording is, down on the street there is violence, and it eats your butt when it's green. Now that was her take on Electric Avenue. Down in the street there is violence, and there's something, something, something. I don't even know the real lyrics, but I know, eat your butt when it's green. Glug, glug. Yeah, I might have been glugging. Hey, what did Good Seats say? If I ever convince my friends to show up plane tickets, I'll be sure to bring your guitar to devotional, maybe to do it. Oh, hell yeah, Good Seats. Now, look, Good Seats, if you and Sophia use your YouTube pages for good things, you could do YouTube streams and get people to get all excited about you guys playing devotional, and then maybe help you get there somehow, help towards that plane ticket or whatever. You never know what could happen. If you put it out there in the YouTube world, you never know who's going to see it and who's going to say, you know what, these kids are great. They need to go to that devotional. I need to will them thousands of dollars when I pass away tomorrow to go to that devotional. You never know what's going to happen. Your dreams come true, good seats, let me tell you. But don't forget that, technically nightmares are also considered dreams. So all kinds of dreams come true. Boom, boom, boom. This is such a sad song. We're going to put it, it's such a low energy song. But now this one is a little kid in space. Here we go. It's noisy. With a little kid in space. I don't, Doctor, no, I've never heard John Lurie. I've never heard John Lurie. I don't know what that is. What is it? What does it sound like? What era is it from? What? Who? How? Yeah, the robot thing, T7568, is Tim. He's got a robot name here. You've met him at devotionals. Tom, what did you miss? You missed not much. Probably missed a glass of wine and showing all these pins and Barbie heads and stuff. That's what you missed. I'm drinking wine. I'm finishing. I bought this bottle of wine, I don't know, a week or so ago. And I only use it for live streams. And I've been live streaming so much. Well, I'll take that back. I think I drank 2 glasses of it outside of live stream. But for the most part, I've drank them during the live streams there. Listen to this. This is a heart wrencher. A heart wrencher. Elderly friends down at nursing home. Troll of bowels. They poop and they pee all day and night. The incontinent life. I can't wait till I am elderly. I'll be happy as I can be. Assisted living sets me free. Do you know the way to nursing home? All right. That was live in front of an audience at some hillbilly bar somewhere in the 1990s. Do you know the way to nursing home? I do.
Old people's pants do that shit.
I know the way.
Old people's pants do that shit. Old people's pants do that shit.
Old people's pants do that shit.
Old people's pants do that shit. Old people's pants do that shit.
All right.
Old
Here we go.
people's pants do that shit.
Oh.
Old people's pants do that shit. Come on.
This is a basement recording and recorded on a boombox, actually. High five. It's called Old People's Pants Do That Shit. That's right. We got a dozen people watching this. Come on, here we go.
Old people's pants do that shit. Old people's pants do that shit.
Old people's pants do that shit. Old people's pants do that shit. Hey, what's up, Eddie? How are you? Like I say, Eddie, I never drink alone, but if I'm a live chat with some people, I will have a drink. Everybody sing along. Here we go. Old people's pants. Oh, shit. Saying something rude. Yeah, we said something rude there. I can't repeat. I'm waiting for the chorus. I'm waiting for the chorus about old people's pants. y'all, I like that you're here. And, well, I just noticed what it says there. Know what it means to be Devo. Old people's pants do that shit. Old people's pants do that shit. No, you know, Tom, I don't hardly ever buy wine, so do that shit. Do that shit. Yeah, I hardly ever buy wine, Tom, so I don't know much about it. In fact, when I was buying this wine, I was at the grocery store at like 6:45 in the morning, and I had to call my friend Tim and ask him what kind of wine to buy. Because I was walking by this bottle, and it was on sale for like pretty cheap. So I called Tim and I said, Tim, is Woodbridge good? And he was like, yeah, that's what we usually drink when I'm down there. I'm like, oh, okay. Sold then. So yeah, I don't know much about wine. Tim in Ohio, yeah, he's here, Tom. He's the guy right above you there. T57568. That's Tim. He has a robot name on YouTube. At least Tom uses his first name so I can tell who he is. Old people's pants do that shit. Old people's pants do that shit. So this band we're listening to, Crapper Keeper, back in the day, we were featured in an advertisement, a real printed advertisement in a newspaper for this alcoholic drink called Zima. It was this clear alcoholic drink in a bottle. It was really weird. I never tried it, but they featured us in an ad for some reason. And it was basically this picture of us in wheelchairs and like pantyhose on our head and stuff. And they featured this picture in an ad for beer. Because they wanted to like tap into the indie rock or the underground, music scene of Raleigh or whatever. But our record label at the time, Wiffle Fist, swindled them into putting that picture. What's legit cool, Tom? Zima ad? I'll have to break it out one day. Dr. McCoy. Okay, so if I say Dr. McCoy, you have to come to the devotional if you're that close. I mean, geez. So,
Check it out. Nobody knows.
yeah, close to Toth, yeah.
Cartoons like fucking
Let's see here. About an hour and a half in here. Any questions, requests? Because I'm getting ready to drink some more wine. Just to let you know. Oh, here we go, guys. Live in concert. This is retarded. This is pop music. This is performance art. Okay, so anyway, then there's that. There's that. Oh my goodness, it's hot in here. It's really humid and hot. It feels like summertime. I'm gonna have to turn the AC on tonight. Jeez.
I wonder whatever happened to that old log exit stage left.
And the crowd goes crazy. Oh God. Those are the days when we can do anything in front of anybody and not really be bothered about it. What year is that from? That is from. Let me see. Oh, here's Chewbacca is Gay Live. That was 1996, June. Looks like June 23rd, 1996. Sweet pea coming on your motherfucking face, yeah. And then Chewbacca is Gay is 95. Basement recording here. Yeah, this is Tom, you know, this is fairly random, obscure shit here. Oh. Well, it's all over the place, Tom. I mean, this CD is we released a cassette. That was our only official release. And then this CD is something I've just compiled from years of live recordings and demos and crap. The first cassette was called Dumping at School. And it's impossible to find that. But yeah, there's some digital versions of it here that people have listened to over the years for some reason. Dumping at School, yeah, not dumping, just dumping. I mean, I have it, but it's impossible to find that cassette anywhere. But yeah, we made those way back in the day when we had a record label called Wiffle Fist. And we had tape duplicators, and we would always have those things running. Back when people sold cassettes at shows. Will we ever get a reunion? No, I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen. Wiffle Fist. It's Wiffle Fist without an H. It's, I'll show you. I don't know if you can see the logo there. Wiffle. Wiffle. That's the Wiffle Fist logo. Yeah, there was a few releases on that label, but not many. Let's see, what does this say? Archives Volume 1. Yeah, weird. I was Peepaw. That's me, Peepaw. And Grandpa Bampa and Meemaw. Now, the coach was also a special guest of ours at some shows. There he is, the coach. He would do push-ups on stage. And he wore a coach whistle and little coach shorts. Yeah, very 90s. Yeah, the coach. Yeah, you should have been there, Tom. I swear. You. Yeah, it was weird times. We were pretty ballsy, and somehow we still had girlfriends. We did the worst music, and we dressed up like complete idiots, but we still had girlfriends. I don't know how it worked.
Quentin Tarantino, you asshole! You've never taken a runny dump in your fucking life. Your fucking life. Your fucking life. In life. In life. In life. In life. In life, Quentin Tarantino, you've never taken a runny dump. A runny dump. A runny dump. The song goes out to you. It's called Dildo Dildo. Runny Dumpy.
This is so stupid. Oh, that's a reel-to-reel tape loop right there. Yeah, that's a tape loop. Tape loop.
Dildo Dildo. That was the intro to Dildo Dildo. Now comes the song. We're gonna do it one more time. Maybe twice. Let's hear it! Maybe 3 times. This might be the rest of our city.
We played once in Boston, Tom, with Anal Cunt. And we played the rest of the time in North Carolina. Okay, well, anyway, you get the idea there. It was performance art, people, and it was rock and roll somehow. So yeah, we only played that one out-of-town show as far as I remember, Tom, Boston. Yeah, we played with Anal Cunt in Boston. They were good friends of ours. We also played with them in North Carolina, at least once or twice, but The one out-of-town show we did was because they let us open for them. Did Mark ever hear that stuff? Yeah, Mark heard that stuff. Mark was more of a fan of Silica Gel than he was Crapper Keeper. Yeah, Rabbit Salesman played CBGBs once, but it was nothing to write home about. This is so dumb. I don't know. You got to spend your time. You got to really spend your time doing something. God, what a waste of time. I'm glad we did that. All right, so.
I got a book about boys and a ball.
Uh-oh. I got a book about
boys and a ball to boot, y'all.
I got a book and a ball to boot. I got a book
about boys and a ball to boot.
That's the name of the song. Yeah. I got a book about boys and a ball to boot. Yeah, I think I remember the Kmart had a Little Caesars attached to it. Oh, here we go. I got a book about boys and a ball to boot.
Everybody, come on. Got a book about boys and a ball to boot.
I got a book about boys and a ball to boot. Any kind of ball, really. Yeah, you know. If you were gonna be a weirdo artist, you really had to be a weirdo artist. You couldn't like you couldn't like be a fence sitter. You had to go weird or not, you know? In a hell of a way. Who's in the group home? Who's in the group home? Who's in the group home? Yeah, we were a rock band. Living the dream. All right, so look, we got the dislike. The thumbs down got taken away, so that's nice. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but hopefully it became a thumbs up, right? So we didn't lose a thumb. We don't want to lose a thumb. Santa Claus Whiz Kids underwear. You know, Santa Claus wears kids' underwear? Oh. I got a book about boys and a ball of boot. I got a book about boys and a ball of boot. I got a book about boys and a ball of boot. I got a book about boys and a ball of boot. I got a book about boys and a ball of boot. I got a book about boys and a ball of boot. I got a book about boys and a ball of boot. It's like pop music. I think this is when pop music was invented. This song. First met you in 2002. You saw my Boy Scout belt and your CD player had a Kermit sticker on it. What, did I try to steal your Boy Scout belt? I think I just realized that kid's wearing a Boy Scout belt. Well, you know, Boy Scout belt was one of the first belts Devo ever wore with their yellow suits. Before they had the black elastic aesthetic worked out, they were wearing Boy Scout belts. Oh yeah, I was into it. That's cool. Kermit sticker on it. Man, I wonder if I still have that CD player. Was it like a boombox style CD player or like a Walkman or something? I got a book about boys and a ball to boot. I got a book about boys and a ball to boot. I got a book about boys and a ball to boot. A book about boys and a ball. Oh, like a boombox small. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Oh, wow. All right. So here we go. Let's do this. Let's drink more of this. All right, now let me see this. Let's see. Book about boys.
Once again, people on guitar and I agree about that, but we got a book about boys and a ball of boot. Grandpa, that's
All right. Okay. So anyway, as this stuff keeps playing for whatever reason, I would like to say. Oh wait, Sophia, you have vintage Girl Scout uniforms my mom salvaged from Knoxon. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, you should do something with those. I'm sure you could like mutate those into some kind of cool fashion retro statement. Enthusiastic about being handicapped. Let's see. Here we go. Wait, what's this? What's this? Oh shit. What is this? Ain't no party like a handicap party, 'cause a handicap party don't stop. Oh yeah. You mentioned Boy Scout camp. I don't know. Handicap party don't stop. Ain't no party like a handicap party, 'cause a handicap party don't stop. Oh, you're seeing me. You're seeing me right here, Tim. Here I am. Yeah, because when I have the camera pointed down like this, it's hard for me to like resituate the shit. Don't stop. Handicap. Handicap. Okay, so Camp Philmont. I don't remember where I mentioned Camp Philmont. Where did I mention that? Don't stop. No, I'm in the living room. I'm upstairs, right next to the stereo, basically. Ain't nobody like it. I'm sitting in the big white leather chair. Oh yeah, hey, good seats. Good seats. Thanks for coming. Yeah, we're not going to be doing this for much longer. I'm going to finish this glass of wine, and then we're going to be done. Hey, good seats. I really appreciate you coming by and for the thumbs up and all that stuff. We'll see you next time. Handicap party don't stop. Ain't no like a, 'cause a, don't. Ain't no party like a handicap party, 'cause a handicap party don't stop. 'Cause a, don't. Yeah, good seats. Take care. Ain't no party like a handicap party, 'cause a handicap party don't stop. 'Cause a, don't. Ain't no like a, 'cause a, don't. This is pandemic music. Shut-in music. Lockdown music. You know? Well, I think that says it all. I think that last song says it all. Y'all talking about Boy Scout gear? That's cool. I guess that's cool. All right, so people, I would like to thank every one of you for coming by here to see the spectacular array of gifts from my friends. This is the kind of stuff that keeps me going in life right here. You know, this is it. I love this stuff. I am so into things like this. And I've always been my whole life. Ever since I knew what stuff like this was, I have been so into it. It's like somehow, you know, some people are into sports or religion or politics or whatever. This is what I'm into. This is what I'm into. And for you people to come here to see this because you're into it too, it really means a lot to me. So thank you. And here we go. Ain't no party like a handicap party, 'cause a handicap party don't stop. So let's drink this up. And I want to thank everybody for my wonderful gifts. These are much appreciated, and they will be displayed and used wisely. I promise. I promise. And don't forget, in the next couple days, and like I said before in earlier streams, I'm going to be trying to upload something every day or every 2 days, if I can, during this whole shutdown, lockdown, shut-in, pandemic, self-isolation, social distancing time. I'm going to try to just keep putting stuff up because I know a lot of people are watching the screen and digging around for content that is worthy of their eyes. And oh, doctor, how do you send me stuff? Okay, so here's the deal. You can go to any of my websites, divaobsesso.com, ithrowup.com, Thor Central, or you can go to my About page and my YouTube channel, and they'll have my email address. Just email me, contact me somehow, I'll give you my address. And if you remind me, if you send me some Devo pins, I'll send you some Devo stickers in return. Just remind me that I told you I would do that. Oh, that's great, doctor. You're so sweet. Love to you, Polymer. That's sweet. Yeah, you guys are great. I appreciate you hanging with me. You know, it's like I said, I don't mind hanging with my cats all the time, but it's nice to talk to humans every now and then. Where's Captain Kirk? Do 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 do. Where's Captain Kirk? You can put my address in the chat. I really don't care. I'm not really afraid of doxing or anything like some people are on YouTube. So put my address in there if you want. It's just Michael at devo-obsesso.com or mpilmer at earthlink.net or ithrewup at ithrewup.com. There's a whole bunch of ways to get in touch with me. Just search my name, Michael Pilmer, online. I'm sure everything will come up there. But I appreciate all the cool things like this, donations, gifts, what have you. This is cool. I appreciate you guys. So let me cheers you one more time. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. Tim, New G Evolution, Dr. McCoy, Tom, Sophia, everybody that's been here. I really appreciate y'all. So one more cheers here, okay? May the rock and roll gods bless you people. You're important to me. All right, here we go. All gone. All right. Tom Cheeky with the kiss quote right there. All right, people. Again, tomorrow I'll be uploading some cool video, behind the scenes hotel rehearsal with Thor. The next day, I think I will probably upload maybe an autograph story or something. I have a few things planned, so we'll see what I can get done. Thank you, guys. Much love. Please give a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. All that matters. And again, may the rock and roll gods bless you. See ya.